When I was growing up, my mama would often read me Bible stories, and she might open our Bible study book to the story of Daniel in the lion's den. And I said to my mama, "Mama, I've heard that story before. Read me a new story." And so she'd turn over to another page, and here's a story of Moses and the parting of the Red Sea. And I would say, "Mama, I've heard that story before. Get me a new story." And so she'd turn over to a new page, and she'd find the story of the coat of many colors, Joseph and the coat of many colors. And I'd say to her, "Mama, I've heard that story before. Get me a new story." And after a while, my mama said to me, "You know what, son? I've heard all these stories before, and the Bible is different from any other book. Any other book we'd read one time, and a few really good books we might read 2 or 3 times. But the Bible we read over and over and over again. And the Bible says His mercies are new every morning." And we do well to read the same stories over and over, but sometimes we need to get into some kind of obscure stories. And one of the things that we're going to do in this series here, we're going to get into some stories that I'm going to guess most of your people never knew. Now, let me say something to you, the teacher, and that is this. This little piece that I just did is designed to get your people to say, "Ooh, I want to listen. Ooh, I want to pay attention." The introduction is designed to answer the question, why should I listen to you? And in the beginning of a series, we actually have 2 introductions. We have the introduction to the lesson itself, and then we have the introduction to the series. And you want to answer the question at the beginning of the series, why should I come over the next 6 weeks? You want to persuade your people that, man, you have got to come over the next 6 weeks. You don't want to miss it. We're going to deal with some biblical characters that you have never heard before, and some interesting material, and I want you to commit yourself to being here every week. You might also invite your people to join you in reading the Bible every day using the YouVersion app, and you might do a search for the plans on the YouVersion app for Rahab and some of the other characters we have in the Bible and are in this series, and then send an invitation to your people to say, join me in reading for the next 4 or 5 or 6 days or 2 weeks or whatever it is as we read through some passages that complement what we'll be studying in Sunday school. An informed group makes for interesting discussion. An informed group makes for interesting discussion. And so you often want to email your people and say to them, study up on this, look at this, look for the YouTube. This week you might ask them to look for a YouTube video on Jericho and archaeology. Jericho and archaeology. Do a search for those 2 words on YouTube, and I think you'll find some